Guys, this is actually Friday, and I have been thinking about this for a while now, and I decided to just do it today. I'm bringing a little bit of Christmas upstairs, even though it's not Thanksgiving yet. I had this little phone stand, was in here, don't mind all the dog toys, right here. Well, this is where we always put our Christmas tree. And I was trying to think, what am I going to do with this phone stand? I don't want to put it downstairs. And I just didn't know what to do with it. And I thought, well, why don't I put it in front of the patio door since I don't have plants in here this year, and put this tree on it. This is the tree I had in my bedroom last year. Well, since I don't have Percy's dog box in there anymore, I don't have any place to put it. Plus, I've got all my houseplants in there. So again, no place to put it. And so I thought, oh, this would be a perfect dining room tree. I've been wanting to put a Christmas tree in my dining room forever and just had nowhere to put it. Well, now I do. Now, this is not going to be the greatest video footage in the whole entire world because we're backlit, but what I'm planning to do with this tree, maybe I will just decorate it off camera because there's really no point in trying to get footage when it's terrible. And then tonight when it's dark, I will give you a close-up of what I did. But on this tree, I'm going to put my Pillsbury Doughboy ornaments. These hook onto the lights and then they glow. And this is perfect for in the dining room / kitchen area. I'm going to try to use this guy as my tree topper. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I got this in my stocking when I was like 5 years old. And I remember vividly that Christmas pulling this out of my stocking and pushing its tummy and being so disappointed that it didn't come to life and giggle like it did in the commercials. And then I got this Pillsbury Doughboy ornament, I think last year from Walmart. So I'm going to put those on this tree. I'm also going to put all of my homemade ornaments. Remember I did that video last year making homemade ornaments, and in fact I might do another video similar to that this year just to add to my homemade ornament collection. But my homemade ornaments are going to go on this tree, as well as all of my memorial ornaments of loved ones and pets. Pets are also loved ones, but so loved ones who have passed away. Oh, I can't get this open with one hand. I don't even know which one this is. Oh, hold on. This is actually a new one I just got. Can you read that? Chicken Cat. And since I didn't know her birthday or her death day, I just wrote, and I wish I would have chose black ink because you can't really see it. It says gone too soon and then summer 2025. But that's Chicken Cat. So anyway, I will get this decorated and then I'll bring you back, and I will, this evening when it's dark, I will give you guys a close-up of this tree. I might try taping a little bit of me decorating it, and then if the footage is terrible, I won't include it in this video. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think maybe from this angle you can kind of see what I'm doing, because it's kind of sideways to the patio door. It's not straight on facing it. And I do have the lights on this tree, but obviously you can't even tell because it's so bright. So anyway, let's get started. All right, little check-in here. I got my Pillsbury Doughboy at the top as the tree topper. I had to zip tie him on there, and then I took one of these ties, these pine twist ties, and put it around him like a sash to cover up the zip tie. And then I've got my Doughboy ornaments on there. And then I stuck in some of these little picks just to give texture to the tree and to make it look a little more full. So next I'm going to put on my homemade ornaments. All right, here is the next check-in. I have all the homemade ornaments on, except for these two. I need to find some hooks so that I can hang those. And then I had a casualty. Oh, this one I had bought thrifting, and it fell off the tree. I didn't have it hooked good, and I didn't know until it hit the ground that it was actually made out of an eggshell, half of an egg. So I'm thinking I could possibly repair it, like put some fabric on the back and then glue the wooden soldier back inside. I'm gonna try to repair it because that's such a cute little ornament. But I don't know if I'll get that repaired today or not, but that is on the to-do list. I have to get a couple of hooks to put these on. And then I wanted to show you all of my memorial ornaments. So I already showed you the one for Chicken Cat. Here's the one for Bear. January 17th, 2010 to October 18th, 2025. And then here's my girls. Pepper. She died September 1st, 2019. Sally was May 15th, 2024. She's only been gone a little over a year. We have Lucy. She died November 13th, 2019. So we lost Lucy and Pepper the same year. And then here's my mom. She died in 2016, May 1st. And then my brother, he died in September of 2020. So I'm gonna get all my memory ornaments on the tree as well as these two. All right, now I have all the memorial ornaments on. There's only one more thing I want to add to this tree. And that is these little Christmas balls that my friend Carolyn from Australia sent to me. I just think they are absolutely adorable. They're small and they will fit on this tree really nicely. So let me get those on there. All right, it is done. It's so cute. Now, like I said, I might be doing another ornament, homemade ornament video later, like in December. And if I do, I will add those to this tree. But this is my homemade ornament memorial tree, and I just love it. It turned out so cute. Once the sun goes down tonight, I will come back in and I will take some more footage of it so that you can actually see it better in all of its glory. And I did stick my phone back there because I just think that's appropriate. And also I used earthquake putty to stick the tree stand to the telephone stand because I just know the men folk in my family and I could just see them brushing past this and knocking my tree over. So I earthquake puttied it, and if they can knock it over, then that means they have more strength than an earthquake. So anyway, I'll bring you back later tonight when it's dark. Well, good morning, guys. It is Saturday, and I decided that I wanted to decorate my bedroom for Christmas today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to get all of my clothes put away. And I got to get the bed stripped and get the new bedding on. I'm going to do all of that off camera. Well, at least I'll put my clothes away off camera. I'm going to leave the sheets on because those I just changed not very long ago. But I am going to change out the bedding. So let me get my clothes put away and then I'll bring you back to change out the bedding. It's Sunday morning and we had kind of a weird phenomenon. Here's my the front of my house. And here's the back of my house. It is very strange. It must be, because if you look over there, there's no snow. It must be because of the trees. Because here I am back at the front of the house again. If you look further out in the field, there's snow. And there's a little bit of snow over here. So it's got to be because of the trees. Because there's still leaves on the trees. It kind of kept the snow from hitting the ground. But we're supposed to get like 4 to 6 inches starting this afternoon and into tomorrow. So who knows? It's not supposed to last very long, and it's going to probably melt pretty quickly. So
60 by the end of the week.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be 60 by the end of the week. Just never saw that before. It was kind of freaky when I looked out this window and didn't see any snow, and then looked out the back door and saw snow. It was weird. So it's Monday morning, and we got a ton of snow, and it's so heavy. Can you see right there? That is a branch out of this tree that broke, and it's leaning against our power line. So Scott's gonna go out and try to get it off. Hopefully not take our power out. That is scary. So here's the backyard. There's the rail. Oliver.
This is crazy right here. This is an oak tree.
How many inches do you think we got?
What did you say?
How many inches do you think we got?
Probably 10,
10 inches
maybe more.
or more.
Probably just gonna cut this limb off too.
Yeah. It's an oak tree. The limbs are down. See, this is the problem. We still
Take a
had
while for this to melt.
so many leaves still on the trees, and so it's weighing them down. Look at that pine tree. I don't know why it's looking kind of blue. Scott and Travis are going to try to figure out how to get that limb off of there. And Lord help us, don't let the power go out. Oh, that would stink so bad. But that branch is, it looks like it's stuck on. Oh, I see. I see what it's stuck on. Yeah, right on that line. Ugh, that's scary. Oh boy. I'm gonna try to film them through the window here. I am not stepping outside. It's cold this morning, on top of being really snowy. Obviously, they're not going to work. Olivia's not going to school. Our local school, just 2 miles from our house, elementary high school, they canceled for today. They actually are going to have a traditional snow day and not e-learning, which is so nice for the kids. Because they never get a chance to have just a day off and to play in the snow. With the e-learning stuff now that has been developed, they usually have school at home when there's a snow day. Oh, it's moving. These doggone pine trees have caused us so much trouble this year. Oh, man. Oh. The problem is, I think the way it works, if the power goes out, because this wire comes down, we have to pay for it. Oh. Because it's not at the road, it's at the house. lying sideways. There's probably one little tiny twig holding it on there. There it goes. Oh, thank you, Lord. Our power's still on. Oh. There's a tiny little twig still on the wire, but that's not going to cause any problems. And I don't think there's any other branches. I mean, there's branches higher up in the tree, but oh, man. Thank you, Jesus, that our power is still on. That was quite a thump, too. That was a heavy branch. Well, I came out to feed the kitties, but they're nowhere to be seen. Probably because of the tractor. But then I went over to let the chickens out, or at least open up their coop. And I saw something. I went back in the house to get Travis so he can come help if he can. I don't know if he can help, but there is a giant tree branch that fell on the chicken fence. It's in the chicken yard. I'm gonna go open up the front door of the coop, but the chickens aren't gonna want to go out anyway, but they do need some air, fresh air and some light. And then we'll get a closer look. Hi guys, you don't want to come out, trust me. So here's the fence. I think it's fixable. It's just bent, and that post is probably broken. But this is what happens when you get a heavy wet snow and all the leaves are still on the trees. I think this was a pear tree, peach tree, I don't know what kind of tree, but yeah, definitely crushed my chicken yard. All right, well, there's nothing you can really do, Trav. What a mess. All right, it is Monday still, and Saturday did not go as planned, and so the only thing I got done in my bedroom was I got the bedding changed. So, it's a nice snowy day outside. I'm kind of in the Christmas spirit, and so I am going to decorate my headboard, and I'm going to get my It's a Wonderful Life Winter Village put on those shelves. I am going to leave this for now, and when I get my all of my Christmas greenery out, I will replace this fern with a Christmas tree in that basket. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. This is what I did. I just wrapped the red and white beaded garland around the wooden beaded garland. Boy, that's hard to say. And then I put this little tassel thing on each end. And then in this little cubby, I put 3 of my different like wooden Christmas trees. And then I did the mirror image over on that side. And then up on the top, I put the wooden reindeer and 2 more of the little wooden Christmas trees. And then, like I said, that is going to have a Christmas tree in it at a later date. And that's all I'm going to do for my headboard. It's very simple, but I like it. Alright, I'm going to get everything off of those 2 shelves, and then get it wiped down and start getting the Christmas village put up there. This is how I've got it so far. I just figured I would just do it and give you updates because it's too hard to video. It's just too hard to video when you're in a really cramped corners. I do have a church that does not go with this village, but I do have room for it. So I think I'm gonna go down and get that. And then there's another box of like, what's the word? Accessories that I have that's downstairs as well. So let me go get those. Let me get the church all hooked up. And there's nothing I can do about those cords. There's just nothing I can do about those cords. So maybe I can put a big old Christmas tree there. If I have one that's that tall, I don't know. But anyway, let me do the next thing and then I'll bring you back and show you. Monday afternoon, and it is snowing again, quite heavily. So I don't even know if we're going to be going anywhere tomorrow. The only thing we're really concerned about is the tree branches falling, especially that tree. Kind of looking like the Grinch's tree. It's kind of leaning. I don't know if these snowflakes will get picked up on the camera or not, but look at them coming down. So pretty. Hear the ducks quacking. Wow, that's something else. Big flakes. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. This little snow flurry only lasted for a few minutes and then it stopped snowing and we didn't get any more. The roads were clear the next day, so Scott and Travis safely went to work and Olivia went to school. If you've enjoyed this video, I know it was a little bit different. I don't usually vlog over the weekend, but if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will see you again on Friday with another brand new video. Bye-bye, friends.